Hi, in this video we're going to make what you're seeing on the screen right now, and we're going to use the p5 library, which is a JavaScript library that makes it very easy to draw things on the screen very fast. I hope you enjoyed. Let's go. The library we'll get at p5.js.org. I'll just click on download and I'll download the p5.js complete. Open it, and if you're using Macintosh, you use the Mac OS 10, otherwise just use the p5. Unpack. Here we've got it. Close this. I'm going to use the ones in add-ons. Just going to take these four, cut them, go back to the p5, paste. In here, I'm going to use a new folder. Call this libraries. There we go. I'll take these 6 and put them in. The libraries folder is the only thing I'm going to use from this. I'm going to cut it, go to my folder, and paste it. Now I have the folder I need with the libraries I need. So I can close this down and drag it in. In here I now have a project called p5 bouncing ball libraries, and I'm using the editor called Visual Studio Code. You can use any editor. You can even use a text editor if you like. I'm gonna make a new file, which I'm going to call index.html. And in the index.html, I just need the usual index, the usual HTML body and so on. And I'm using the Emmet extension, so just do this and tap. Let's call this bouncing ball. First we need to include the libraries. We're going to do script source, and that'll be libraries and p5.js. And we also need another one, again script source, and this one we'll call sketch.js. And it doesn't know the sketch.js, so let's create it. Goodie. In here we need a setup, and we also need a draw. Oh, that's a function. There we go. I'm going to create a canvas 200 times 200 pixels. And we're going to just see if it works. Draw the background with a gray color. And it works. It could be quite a bit bigger. Let's do 400, 400. And we can see it. Perfect. We also need the ball. So we're going to make a new file again, which we will call ball. This one will look like this, and it will take an x value, a y value, and the radius. And we're going to assign this, so x, and y, and r equal r. And later on, because we don't want to calculate the diameter, I'm just going to say d equal 2 times r. We also need the ball to be able to move, so we're going to put in an x velocity, and let's put that as 0, and a y velocity. We are going to be able to show the ball, so let's do that function first. Just a show, and let's just use a white color, draw an ellipse. Oh. And we're going to use this as x, this y, this dot d, this dot b. In our sketch, we're gonna create a ball, but we need it to be global. Do it here. Let's say ball equal new ball, and it needs, let's say it should be, let's start in 100, and it should be 20. This won't work because we haven't included the script yet. So we need to go back to index, do a script, source, ball.js. Something is not working. Let's see what. This.show is not a function. Go to ball. This.show equal function. There we go. If we go back to the sketch now, we can go here and draw and say ball.show. I will have a ball. Great. Now let's move the ball. To begin with, we need to set these values to something. Let's just say 5. And make a new, let's call this move function. And we're going to put this.x, and we're going to add the x velocity. So if the x velocity is minus, it will move left. If it's plus, it will move right. So this x velocity, and we're going to do the same with the y. This.y velocity. In the sketch, we're going to do ball.move. A mistake again. Let's see what it is. Function. I put in a large N. That's no good. And okay, let's see. It's the debugger, my mistake. So every time I do up, it moves. Perfect. But that's not exactly what we wanted. We wanted to bounce. So let's add the bounce function. This.bounce equal function. The ball is drawn from the middle out. So what I say is this.x minus this.r. So the x is in the middle, and then we have the radius, then we'll get the left boundary. If that it is less or equal to 0, which is the left border, or if this.x plus this.r, which is the right border of the ball, if that is greater or equal to width, which is a p5 constant, comes from the canvas. Let's put this in an if. If this is true, we want it to bounce in the x direction. And we do this by saying this.x velocity times equal minus 1. We need to do the same with the y. So say if this.y minus this.r, if that is less or equal to 0, or this.y plus this.r, if that's greater or equal to height, which will be at the bottom, we need it to change direction. So this.y velocity times equal minus 1. In the move function, we'll do this dot bounce. And we now have a bouncing ball. And change this. I'll go a different direction. That's all there's to this. Quite easy. Very fast to do. In one of the next videos, we are going to do this in the ES6 style. That's a bit more tricky. It's the same functionality, but we need to wrap it a bit different. We need to code it a bit different. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to follow me in the future, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching and have a very good day.